Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Mike here. Hopefully you're having a great day or night. Don't plan on going anywhere today. I've got stuff that I gotta do in the house here. I kind of have a mess that I'll show you that I gotta get cleaned up. I also gotta do some listings, package up orders. So we'll continue with the thrift adventures another day, maybe tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow to shoot down to a couple thrift stores and do some filming. Other than that, today's video I'll show you guys what's sold recently and kind of what I'm just doing today. So let's see what we do today. Coffee time. So I decided to kind of be a little bit frugal and stop buying K-Cups. It's really addicting. It's convenient as heck. So I've just been buying coffee, right, Starbucks, some matcha. This Don Francisco's been trying this. This is pretty decent here. Just gonna make some coffee really quick. Fire it up in the old French press. We got the hot water going here. Pretty much, I like to do 3 tablespoons for every cup. So let's fire it up. All right, a little Don Francisco's Mayan blend coffee out of the French press. Let's give it a taste. Oh yeah, let's rock! Clean up some hats here. This is that one I got for free out of that garbage out of the thrift shop. Cleaned it all up and then this happened. This is pretty typical of a lot of these snapback hats. That plastic just ages and it starts crumbling. So I got a whole box in my garage of hats that are beat up, vintage hats that I've been planning to fix, replace some of the snaps on there. So I'll just throw this in that pile and we'll get to that at some point. Houston, we have a problem. Let me show you guys what I'm dealing with here. Craziness. Okay, this stuff here came out of that consignment deal I had with that thrift shop that closed. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that stuff. I think I'm just gonna put it in the donation pile. That's all listed. I gotta go through what's in that box there. I was just cleaning some hats there. There's some stuff I picked up recently. I showed you guys that. This 8-track player here, I'm trying to get some speakers to go so I could test that out there. It's got that old plug that goes in there, and I don't have that plug. Maybe I'll have to cut an RCA jack and jimmy rig it with a cord or a speaker wire. Here, some hats I cleaned. I got to list those. Some toys. I think there's some beer mugs in there. I still got to go do that. This is all stuff that needs to be put in inventory. That bottom box there is garage sale stuff along with that. And then when we go over here, obviously got a bike here, and then we got some LP vinyl mailers. I got to get this stuff out of this area. Also here, just some boxes and stuff. Some stuff that I sniped, some stuff that got shipped in, etc., etc. So I got to clean that mess up. Just got another order from Amazon for some 9x6x4 boxes. So this is going to be my adventure today. Going through here and cleaning this up. It'll make me feel better, but it'll also probably make Kim and the kids feel better. Like, why is all this stuff in the house? So that's what I'll be doing. So there are 3 ways to pretty much look at anything in life. As you can see here, we've got some stuff in a box that I pulled out of my storage unit. Just cleaned and restored these. What I want you guys to do is to leave a comment or think of what I'm about to say to you and mentally have the answer in your head, or write it on a piece of paper, all right? I'm going to talk about this here really quick because it's important. It's kind of a life lesson that you can use and take away with and run away with. But let me ask you this one question. When you look at this, what do you think? Remember, it's a test quiz, so leave the answer. You leave it in the comment, or there's a purpose behind this. This is what I'm asking here, and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. Now, the first answer might say, oh, it's a bunch of hats and some shorts, which is a great answer. It's observant, and you're looking at it going, yeah, that's exactly what it is. But is that really what you see? Another comment might be like, who cares? Why do I care about those old hats? They're junk, they're garbage, whatever, right? I'm just miserable. And the third one is, I see money, right? So those 3 factors right there, guys, if you look at that, at anything you do in life, right? Can you see the vision? Yeah, it's a hat. Obviously it's a hat, but do you see money? See, that's a lot of the things people don't understand when it comes to reselling and life in general. Is they'll just look at something to just judge it right then and there. Go, oh, it's hats. They'll walk right by it. They don't want to deal with it. I look at everything I see that's presented to me throughout life and go, is that money? Is that work? What is this? Is this junk, right? That's very important, I think, in this reselling business, is because when you're out and about, if you don't know what it is, don't just assume, oh, it's just hats and walk away, right? Or, oh, it's, you know, it's not worth my time, or it's junk. It's very key component here when you're looking at anything, right? Especially when we're talking about reselling here, is don't just judge a book by its cover. Look at those 3 factors there and find out which one you're saying about that box there, because that box there has money in it. That's why I bought the stuff. That's why when I look at that, the first thing that comes to my mind is money. You know, it doesn't matter that it's a hat. Yeah, obviously it does matter, but you know what I'm saying? When I start to look at a lot of things, when I look at my garage and I see just piles of stuff, I think money, right? That's why I bought the stuff. So something to consider when you're out there sourcing or out there in just life in general. What do you see first? And I'll tell you what, if you start putting money first to some extent when it comes to products you're buying, items you're looking at, your whole mindset will change. Again, if you're negative about everything you see, if your first response was, hey, this is junk, that's garbage, what am I watching this YouTube crazy person for? You're going to have issues like that in your life, guys. I'm telling you, right? If that is your mindset right now, where everything is negative, you've got to change that. It's important to teach the brain. You got to have the brain going in positive mode. PMA, positive mental attitude. Always look at things, you know, in a different perspective. Once you start getting that negative thing in your mind, go, oh, that's just an old hat, I ain't messing with that, and that's a $50 hat, you're losing money, you know? So, again, train the brain, look at those 3 thought processes I just described right there, find out which one's you and maybe change that, and I guarantee you, if you change the way you look at things in life, you'll be a lot better off. Breaking down these boxes, and just notice this box here, Anthony ordered something off eBay, and this is how it came in this box. Anything look a little strange to you guys? They used like their roller tape in a USPS box, and clearly you can see it on the outside. And then on the inside. Pretty crazy. I understand about being frugal and everything like that, but as far as I'm concerned, and as far as what I've read up on, that's pretty illegal to do to some extent, I think. Is this a flat rate box? I'm not sure. Anyway, kind of tacky to my likings, but to each is its own. So I won't be using this box. I won't be reusing it. I'd like to, but I'm not. I'll just end up recycling it. All right, broke down all these. Got a little box going here with some little mailers, some bubble wrap. I typically buy all my supplies, you know, but sometimes you get oddball size stuff. So this is why I do keep these. I'm constantly every month buying predetermined boxes like the 9x6x4. I use a lot of those boxes. I buy bubble wrap, but a lot of times, you know, just from getting stuff shipped to the house here, whether it's personal use or, you know, stuff for the business, it's always good to definitely reuse some cardboard. Save a little money that way. Thing with this player here, and didn't have the right connections for it, but I figured, you know what, there's a phone jack in there, so I can use some headphones. Quick little tip, if you guys didn't know, you can't rewind 8-track tapes. So this is just a quick way I've been testing them here, is just basically putting them in here, and it's just automatically playing, and you can see the meter here kind of going back and forth. There's sound through the headphones, so they should be good to go. Again, these things are a little finicky, but I've got quite a few of them here, and just saw a lot on a local app the other day about another 400 that were all classic rock ones. Just waiting for that guy to get back to me. I don't understand why people put ads up and you're inquiring about it and then they never get back to you, but they had quite a few 8 tracks, and I'm interested. Let's dive into what's sold today. Starting off here with eBay, it's a 1990s Nike neon green swoosh black vintage snapback hat. Sat on eBay for 14 months. Paid $1 for it. Sold for $11.36 shipped. Here's another one of these items that I got out of a storage unit last year and just sat in a pile of clothing. Wasn't too sure what to do with them. Figured it was kind of cool and unique, so listed it. Maybe have a nickel in this Arizona Old Tucson TV Studios Western 80s gray vintage t-shirt, size extra large /2X. And this sold within a couple weeks for $10 shipped. Paid $1 for this some time ago and sold it on eBay. Got returned because it's got some flaws on it, which I took photographs of this item here in great detail. So we decided to list it again before I donated it. And it's a Reebok NBA Minnesota Timberwolves Kevin Garnett number 21 sewn retro jersey, extra large. Sold for $15 shipped on eBay. Same buyer purchased these. I might have 10 cents of them. They came out of a storage unit. Me and Steve had picked up. This first one is a St. John's Bay men's khaki hiking shorts with pockets and belt, size 40. It was brand new with tags. Same buyer also bought the other pair of St. John's Bay navy. Again, brand new with tags. So they were $17 each. So both of them combined. Shipped for $34 out the door. Paid $2 for this at the thrift shop. Sold within 3 days of me listing it. New York Giants NFL Mitchell and Ness Wool Blend Shark Tooth snapback hat new. This is the retro one, not an original one. This sold for $16 plus $4 shipping for a total of $20 shipped. Paid $1 for this and literally sold within 48 hours on eBay. It's a Carhartt brown brushed cotton one size USA made work snapback hat. Sold for $8 plus $4 shipping for a total of $12 shipped. And the last item was another nickel vinyl record here, and this was on Etsy, Alvin the Chipmunk Punk vinyl LP record. Sold for $4 plus $4 shipping for a total of $8 shipped. We are all finished here. All the mumbo jumbo is off the floor, put away in the garage in its proper place. Right here by my desk, obviously the dog's trying to figure out what that smell is. This is 2 piles of boxes of stuff I just need to get listed. So they're going to be a constant reminder until I get them listed. They'll be sitting right here. So I wanted to show you guys some video and some images of one of my wholesale suppliers and kind of go over this stuff to see if any of you guys are interested in learning about wholesale. I know a lot of videos that are on YouTube here are all about buying a program, you know, spending all this money to learn. And honestly, it's pretty basic information that I don't think you need to be paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn this business. But at the same point in time, it's just a learning curve, and it's about finding the right companies to deal with. If there's any interest in this type of niche business, leave a comment down below. And if there's some interaction with it all and people sound like they're interested in it, I could definitely put something together and talk further about it. A little windy here today in Arizona. A little bit of a dust storm to some extent. Again, I was mentioning about the wholesale. I've been doing wholesale for a while, and it's a learning curve. There's no doubt about it. You got to find the right companies to deal with, trustworthy companies. There are a lot of scams out there. There are a lot of get-rich-quick things, that's for sure. But again, if there's any interest in wholesale, I've got some videos already in the pipeline and some I'm working on to talk about wholesale. Also talked about wholesale, my Pig for Profit group. But other than that, let me know. Taking a little break here at the moment, but I'm going to get out to listing some items, bang out some listings, and just stay productive. So hopefully you're out there staying productive. Hopefully you are out there listing. Remember, change your mindset if you got your negative ways. Hope you guys have a good one. Till next time, I'm out of here. Peace. Vlog over.